welcome everybody here this morning, and I want to welcome elected officials too, Candy Merrill Carlson, Council Christian King, and also the Eddie's family and friends who came from all over. His two brothers are here from down south, and families from all over, and their friends. And I want to thank Patty Smith Murphy too for putting the petition in front of the City Council. I also want to thank the Worcester City Council Standing Committee on Public Works, which was led by George Russell, the chair, and Vice Chairperson Candy Merrill Carlson, and Councilor Jenny Pasillo, and the whole Worcester City Council for its support. So with all everybody's cooperation, this will never would have happened. So I just want to congratulate everybody. I'm deeply honored to be standing here before you as we unveil Eddie Mekka Way, a tribute to one of Worcester's own. Eddie Mekka, as many of you know, was born and raised here in the city of Worcester and always came back to the city of Worcester during his life. He was born Eddie Mekjin on June 14, 1952, and grew up on Francis Street. He graduated from Burncoat High School in 1970. He began his acting career here in the Worcester County Light Opera and performed with the Foothills Theater and the Hanover Theater. So what could be a better place than put the sign up right in front of the Hanover Theater? Eddie went on to courses at Worcester State University, Boston Conservatory of Music, prior to moving to New York City. Once moving to New York City, Eddie truly flourished. He became a Broadway singer and dancer and appeared in more than 50 television and movie roles. He received a Tony Award nomination for performance as Lieutenant William L. Calley, Jr. in The Lieutenant, and one of his favorite roles was Tava from Fiddler on the Roof. Eddie's career is a shining example of what hard passion, work, and perseverance can achieve. His talents brought national attention to Worcester and was always proud to represent our community, the city of Worcester. He was kind-hearted, dedicated individual that gave back to our city, whether through charity, mentorship, or simply being a role model for young people dreaming of success in the entertainment industry. He frequently visited Worcester Public Schools, serving as a mentor for countless children. The location in this street in the theater district is not an accident. Eddie played a pivotal role in the development of a dynamic and vibrant theater district beginning in 1970. Today, we dedicate the street to Eddie Mekka as a lasting symbol of his legacy, not just as an actor, but as a beloved ambassador for the city of Worcester. Eddie Mekka Way will serve as a reminder to all who pass by, especially future generations, that success does not require you to forget your own roots. So congratulations to the family here. This is a nice day. We're celebrating Eddie Mekka Way. Now I'd like to welcome District 2 City Councilor Merrill Carlson, who is also a member of the Public Works Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eddie Mekka sign unveiling this beautiful Saturday morning. I'm the District 2 City Councilor here. I'm honored to help dedicate this to Eddie Mekka here in the Theater District because he was an integral part of the formation of the Worcester Theater District, as you all know. As it was already stated, he was born in the city of Worcester. Eddie made significant artistic contributions to the Worcester community and the theater and entertainment throughout his lifetime. Eddie graduated, as the mayor just stated, from Burncoat High School and began his acting career here with the Worcester County Light Opera and performed with the Foothill Theaters and the Hanover Theater here. Eddie became a Broadway singer and dancer and a Hollywood television and film star. He appeared in more than 50 television and movie roles. Eddie then moved to Hollywood, became famous for his role as Carmine on the hit television series Laverne and Shirley, which quite frankly was my favorite, which ran for 8 seasons on ABC from 1976 to 1983. His character, known as Big Ragu, was the high school sweetheart of Shirley, played by the late actress Cindy Williams. Eddie's successful career is a shining example of Worcester's dynamic, vibrant theater culture. I thank you all for coming this morning, and it's really great to have one of our own that we're recognizing here. this morning and for many years to come. Thank you so much.
I think everybody watched Laverne and Shirley back then. It was a popular show. I'm going to welcome up one of Eddie's brothers, Warren McGinn. Say a few words.
First of all, let me thank everyone for coming. And I want to especially thank Patty for all her hard work. 3 years she's been working on this. And I want to thank everyone that helped her actually put it all together. You know, Eddie's in heaven right now, and he's probably enjoying himself. So he'd probably tell us to enjoy ourselves too. And hopefully, when I think about his past, you know, it's like you can take Eddie out of Worcester, you know that saying? But you couldn't take Worcester out of Eddie. No matter where Eddie went, when he came back, he had to come back and he had to visit all his friends. And he had a lot of friends. Wherever he went, he had friends. So much that sometimes we said, hey, you know, we're family. Sometimes would you let us see you a little bit? But he loved his friends. He loved to sing. He loved to dance. And honoring him today, remembering him is so good. And I appreciate that, and I know he would have thanked you too. And he did a lot of, I'll never forget this two experiences, if you don't mind. As you know, I taught at Burncoat Junior High, and but before that, I taught at Chandler Junior High, and it was my first year there. And he, before he got on TV, anybody who knew him, he showed up and sat in the back of the class, and everybody looked at him like, what's he doing in the class? And I said, after he left, I said, tomorrow he'll be on a new show called Laverne and Shirley. And they said, yeah, right. So they all watched TV, and the next morning that was the talk of the school. The guy that came to this class and sat in the class. And then about 10 years later, when I was at Burncoat, he came to the school, and one of the lines, one of the kids said, I've never seen a real live limousine. So by that time, it wore thin. But anyways, Eddie enjoyed it. I thank you all for coming, and thank you again for everything.
Thank you, Warren. And please welcome the person responsible for all this, Patty Smith Murphy.
Thank you. Today is such an emotional day for me. Thank you very much, Mayor Petty, City Councilor Merrill Carlson, City Councilor King, all of the standing committee members, and all of the members of the Worcester City Council. First and foremost, thank you for the tremendous job that each and every one of you do for our beloved city of Worcester. We are all very, very honored to have all of you taking care of us every day. Eddie, as we've heard today, made a significant artistic contribution to the Worcester community in theater and entertainment throughout his entire lifetime. And Worcester's vibrant theater district is where Eddie truly should be memorialized. He was an integral part of the formation and creation of the Worcester Theater District. Eddie was performing in the Worcester Theater District before there even was a Worcester Theater District. He began his career right here with the Worcester County Light Opera, performed with the Foothills Theater and the Hanover Theater. He then played a major role in theatrical productions in Worcester, regional, and national theater. He became a Broadway actor, singer, and dancer, and a brilliant Hollywood television and film star. This honor is well-deserved. Eddie loved the streets and the people of Worcester, and we were his greatest fans. Eddie deserves to be celebrated by the city that he grew up in, the city that he loved, and the city that loved him. Eddie never forget where he came from and never failed to return here. He always, always came back here. And he was a terrific and loving person who valued family and true friendship. You know, everywhere Eddie went throughout his entertainment career, Eddie showcased Worcester, Massachusetts on the map. And I am so thrilled that we are honoring Eddie now by putting him on Worcester's map. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, we're ready to honor the big ragu with Eddie Mekka Way. Patty wants to come up, from family and friends wants to come up and pull the sign down and the covering.